Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome to Vlogust Day 22. It is August 22nd and we are on our way to church and we are on time yet again. Although last week we were on time and then we hit the longest, slowest train. But the good thing about a train going through the middle of town is that half of the people were late as well. So we were not the only ones. Anyway, we are going to head to church here for the next hour or so, hour and a half, and then we're going to head home and get our home prepared and reset for my parents to arrive because they unexpectedly decided to come down for a few days on Friday afternoon. They decided to come down on Sunday today. So really exciting. So we are going to just like make sure it's pretty much ready, but just pick it up a little bit. Not that they care, but I care. You know, when you have people come into your house, even when it's your parents, I want it to be like, look at least a little nice. So we've had a nice morning this morning. We've all had coffee and breakfast and whatnot, which always feels good heading into church, not like totally out of it. And that's that. So once we have gotten back home, I will check back in with you all. But good morning, happy Sunday. Hey guys, we got home from church a few minutes ago and we're just getting some lunch pulled together here. My parents will be here in probably about 90 minutes. So I just went and freshened up the bathroom that they'll be using and made sure that their bedroom, the lights were on and all that, and everything's good to go. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them. It's just so fun that it's such a surprise. If you've been following along with the Sunday morning saga, Nora did fantastic this morning. Just like last week, she went right into her classroom with her teachers, and I think she's just starting to feel a lot more comfortable. And she just had a great time, no tears. We didn't come get her early, anything like that. It was wonderful. It's so nice for Riley and I to be able to sit in the service, just the two of us, and worship together and learn together. And just like hold hands and just breathe. It's very stressful when we're getting paged and we know she's upset and so we're going, and all of that. It's part of parenthood, but it's really a gift when that's not a part of our Sunday morning. So for the past 2 weeks, we're so proud of her. She has done such a great job throughout the service and just is really happy. And when we got there, she was like, Mama, Dada, and she started clapping and the volunteers and the teachers in that room said that she did great. So praise, praise, praise for that. We went through 3 to 4 months of what I would describe as the worst in her world of separation anxiety. And there was none of that happening. She was just really upset. And so it made for difficult times. Anyway, I'm going to get some lunch going and just like I said, continue to sort of freshen up the house. This front room's always a little bit of a mess because Nora plays up here all day long. I just really honestly don't care that much. I'll tidy it up a little bit, but it's fine. All right, I've got my parents' bathroom all reset. Everything's wiped down, fresh towels. I cleaned the toilet and the sink, lit a candle, shook out the mat, and made sure it's restocked with toilet paper and extra hand soap is below. So we've got that complete. And then the guest room, I have a couple of extra towels, including some of the makeup towels, fresh sheets on the bed. The trash has been emptied and just everything cleared off. We started putting this up here. I'll turn it, yeah, it's on. I turned it on this morning, I think. And keeping a power strip up here so that when they come to stay, it's been my mom alone lately a lot, but this time they're coming together. There's an easy place to find plugs. This is a new house, so there's like outlets everywhere, but still. And then in Nora's room, it's reset. I'm keeping the blinds and the shades drawn because it will be her nap time here in a minute. And that clothing was wet, so it's hanging over the edge. But, it's tidy in here, which is the best I can ask for. And then Colin's sweet, sweet little room is looking good. My mom has seen it. My dad has not. So I'm excited for him to get to see it. And I've been, as you guys know, gathering things up for birth and postpartum in here. A couple of things I haven't shown yet are I bought some nursing pads from Walmart. They were cheaper to buy them from Walmart than to buy them online, so I got them there. And then I did pick up some snacks and food for labor and post-birth. So last time I drank a lot of apple juice. It's a really, it's obviously super high in sugar, so it's a good way for fast energy. Same with Gatorade. During labor, drink a lot of that, and then just a lot of water. Actually, I think I drank mostly apple juice after and water during. I got Riley some coffee so that he can have some coffee with him. And then these are really easy to eat in labor because they're obviously squeeze pouches. And again, high sugar, high energy. The last time, right after I gave birth, the very first thing I ate was a Cliff Bar. I have some peanut butter crackers. And I bought these last time and I did not eat them. Some women report really liking to suck on Jolly Ranchers, which is just like a hard flavored candy during labor because it's like a boost of energy, and just the flavor, I guess, is, for some people, it's comforting or whatever. That was not my experience, but I bought them because the last time, I think my mom was eating them. She was with me during my labor last time. I think she was the one eating them. So I don't know. I'll add a few things to this, especially like grapes. I ate a lot of grapes last time in early labor. Again, like an easy food to eat. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe like apple slices, like some of the more fresh foods, but some of, as far as like things that can sit in here, we've got that. So anyway, our house is reset. I want to make our own bed. Now I'm out of breath from getting up and down. What else is new? I want to make our bed. Riley's making some lunch, and yeah, my parents, like I said, will be here pretty soon. Riley just freshened up our back room, and he's just been watching some TV with Nora, but then he just went to put her down for a nap. And I just tidied up our little coffee station over here. Wow, the color just changed majorly. It was a disaster. I didn't show it before, but if you've seen it in the background of videos, it was just such a disaster. So I cleaned all the bottles, refilled them all. I obviously need to order some more caramel syrup. I actually have some extra vanilla on hand, and this is the last of our amaretto syrup. So let's see. If you've been following along, I have talked about this in the past. This little board tray is off of Etsy, and these pumps are off of Amazon, and then the labels are waterproof labels, which is great because they get sticky sometimes. You got to wash them off, and those are from Etsy too. If I can find links, this was a project I did probably at least a year or more ago, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it, but if I can find them, I'll link the tray, the bottles, and the labels. And then this is just like a little mason jar with the Nespresso pods we use most often. We have other Nespresso pods in our pantry. Grammy's here. Pop-Pop's here. Riley's here. And Nora's having the best time of her life.
Grammy shark.
So we are doing our normal Sunday afternoon, evening cooking and baking. Riley is making some homemade meatballs, and we're going to put that in some red sauce and then do zucchini noodles and regular noodles so everyone can have whatever they like. And I am making some chocolate chip cookies. I always use just the Nestle Toll House recipe because that's what my Mimi always used. And as I always say, if it's good enough for Mimi, it's good enough for me. Doesn't this look good? Don't you just want to like swan dive into it? So I'm going to go ahead and scoop these out and get these baked up while Riley finishes up the meatballs. Pop-Pop is sleeping while watching the Smithsonian Channel. Riley's making some chicken salad with some leftover chicken, so he's just boiling it. The meatballs are simmering in their sauce. And over here, I just pulled out some of the cookies. I've pulled out 2 batches so far, and the final batch is in the oven. They look so delicious. So we're having a lovely Sunday afternoon doing our normal cooking and baking. All right, here's where we are with dinner. So we're about to pop the spaghetti into this very rapidly boiling pot of water, and we've been kind of sauteing up some zucchini noodles. So I had 3 or 4 fresh zucchinis and I spiralized them using my veggie spiralizer. I can link it below if you don't have one. They're fantastic. And then the meatballs have been simmering in sauce all day, so they'll be really good, and they're homemade meatballs. So good. And then we're going to pop some garlic bread in the oven. And then lastly, I have a Caesar salad kit, so I'm just waiting until right before we eat to put the dressing on so the lettuce doesn't get soggy. But that should be a good meal to have Caesar salad, spaghetti, and garlic bread. Okay, so my mom's birthday is on Friday, and I actually had this all packaged up in my car to ship to her because I didn't know she was coming until Friday. This past Friday.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
So here's what I got her.
Isn't this just beautiful? Look how good this looks.
So it's obviously a pineapple, but it's made out of oyster shells. And in Maryland, where they live and where I'm from, this kind of nautical decor is very, very, like, chic and in style.
We call it coastal.
Yeah,
decor.
coastal. It really is. This will look beautiful in your house.
And this is from White Cotton Crafts
Off Etsy.
on Etsy.
There's her.
We'll leave a link.
Good job.
We do that.
Yeah, we leave links.
I don't know how to leave a...
I hadn't seen it.
I don't know how to leave a link, but she'll leave a link.
But I hadn't seen it because it came to me in this brown box, all packaged up super well, and I didn't want to unpackage it just to look at it and then repackage it.
Okay, just so you guys know, this was packaged. If you send it to someone, it was literally wrapping upon wrapping upon wrapping.
Well, it has to be because these are so fragile.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
I would just like to say this is the first time in my whole pregnancy that I've had 1 week of doing all of my things every day, let alone 2 weeks. So now I'm going to flip that chart out and put a fresh one up for the next 2 weeks. Hey guys, it's a little after 11 o'clock p.m. now. My mom and I have been sitting up chatting. Riley and my dad were hanging out watching a movie, and then they both went to bed about an hour ago. And then we just had a lot to catch up on, even though she was here a few weeks ago. And so now that it's 11, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face and brush my teeth and get myself ready for bed. I'm very tired. Haven't slept well in quite a while, so we'll see how tonight goes. Even just a few hours of sleep would be wonderful. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for following along today, and happy day 22 of Vlogust.